I've had a couple requests from some of my friends to do an eyebrow routine, so I'm just going to show you my more natural brow and my more intense brow, I would say. It's not super intense, it's the one that I'm wearing right now. But yeah, if you want to see how I got this brow look, stay tuned. So to start off for the more natural brow, I'm just going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Taupe, and I'm going to use that all the way through my entire brow. And I'm just going to start by feathering upwards in the way that the brow is growing, because that's the way that you make it look most natural if you follow the way that your brows are growing in. So I'm just going to do the light feathering motions. And it's best when you're doing a natural brow to follow your natural brow shape. So I have a very, you can see, straight across brow shape, so I'm not going to try to alter that too much because then it's going to throw off my entire face shape. So it's best, even if you don't like your brow shape, to sort of go with that natural shape that's already there, which to find that, you just do pencil right here on the outer edge of your nose to find where it starts, and then the middle where your arch is going to be is going straight through your iris, and then you lay it out that way, and you can see where my natural brow ends is right there. When I do a more intense brow, I usually make it go, the tail go a little longer or go forward a little bit more, but just for a natural one, I'm just going to fill in where that shape already is. So and even when the brow starts to have the hairs coming out this way, still follow that brow, still follow those hairs. So where it's coming down here, I'm still following those hairs. Like that. So that's the way that I do my natural brows. I'll usually go in with a Q-tip if I messed up in any areas. So like there's some areas right here. And then when I'm done doing the more intense brow, I'm going to go in with foundation. So there's going to be a couple red areas, but that's going to be okay because we're going to go back and fix that. And now for my more intense brow, what I usually do is I go in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color medium brown, which is, I don't know if that's one step up or a couple steps up. I know that it's steps up though. And I use this more towards the back of my eyebrow, but I also feather it in towards the front just to give a little extra dimension. So I'll start towards the back and I do the same feathering motions that I did with my natural brows. And then you can obviously see where it goes light to dark. So to fix that, I go through the bottom and I just sort of create a gradient effect doing those flicks upwards. And I don't try to take it too close to the front because then that's going to make it a little bit too dark for me. So I'll go and add like a couple darker hairs through, just feathering those in, but I don't completely color it in like I did with the tail. I go in with the same foundation color I used, and I just outline my brow just to give it a little bit more dimension. And I used an angled eyeliner brush to do that. And then I just outline the bottom. And then I go in the top and I do the same thing. And I feel like this just makes my brows pop a little bit more, and I personally like a more poppy brow, so that's why I do that. And then if I'm feeling a little adventurous, which is a lot of the time, I go in with a lighter concealer, and I'll usually use this one from the Makeup Forever palette, and I'll use this one, and then I go right underneath my arch, just to make that arch pop a little more. And then I usually just blend it out with my fingers, because sometimes when I use a beauty blender, I lose some of the control and then I get foundation in my brows, and that's never fun. So thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I might be doing a couple more videos in the future, so look out for that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Bye.